What?
He said, beware the Ides of March.
Yes, Caesar, March 15th. Beware.
Just a blind, sir. Let him pass.
Thanks.
Will you go watch the rest of the race?
I'm afraid not, Cassius.
I would wish you do.
Yes, but I don't have a spirit like Antony. Though, don't let me hold you back. You go.
Brutus, I've seen you lately. You've been very unloving and unhappy towards me.
Yes, I've just been troubled with myself, at war with myself. And it started to affect my behavior. Though I consider you a friend, don't feel bad for me.
I thought different of you, so I didn't say some thoughts that I wanted to. Now tell me, can you see your face?
Of course not, Cassius. I cannot see my face without my reflection.
True, and bad, Brutus. You can't see your inner excellence. I've heard the people say that you've grown to be just like Caesar, if not better. I'll tell you, good Brutus. And since you know you can see yourself best by reflection, I will be your mirror, without exaggeration. And don't be suspicious of me. If I were your average fool, or if I made my feelings towards you worthless, then you can be suspicious of me. Only then, go ahead, think I'm dangerous.
Why the shouts? I'm afraid they'll make Caesar their king.
Really? Afraid? I would think you don't want him king.
I don't, Cassius, but I do love Caesar very much. But what do you need to tell me? Why keep me here so long? Is it for the good of all Romans? If so, let the gods help me, because I do love honor more than I fear death.
There is a quality to you that is familiar to me as your face. Honor is what I want to talk to you about. I don't know what you and other men think of this life, but I would rather not worship a man as common as I am. I was born a free man, as free as Caesar. So were you. We can both endure the cold weather as well as he can. Once on a cold and windy day, when the river Timber was big and loud, crashing up against its banks, Caesar said to me, "Cassius, I dare you to jump in this water with me and race to the point." As soon as he spoke, I jumped into the river, plunged with all my clothes on. We made some progress because we had very strong arms, but before we made it to the end point, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I will drown." And just as Aeneas did, the hero of Rome, from the flaming fires of Troy with his elderly father, I emerged from Timber with the tired Caesar. And this is the man who has now become a god. And I'm a creature who must bow down if Caesar so much as carelessly nods my way. In Spain, Caesar had a fever, and it made him shake. Yes, it's true. The so-called god, he shook. His lips turned white and pale with fear. His tongue, who ordered the Romans, called for a glass of water like a little girl. It astounds me that such a weak man, that such an unorderly man, now is the most powerful man in the world.
There's more shouting. What's going on out there? I have no doubt that what you say is true. Even though I love Caesar, even though in some perspective he may make a fine ruler of Rome, I would rather be dead, be completely somewhere else, be stripped from my honor, be dead, than be his slave.
I'm so glad to have seen this side of you.
You grabbed me. Do you want to speak to me?
Yes, I wanted to ask you, why is Caesar in such a serious mood?
Weren't you with him?
If I were, why would I be asking?
I can't explain it. It was silly, really. I didn't really pay attention, but I saw Mark Antony give him the crown, and he refused it once. Then he asked him again, and it was just a small thing, not like a real crown, but he refused it 3 times. He fell and foamed at the mouth.
Really? That makes sense. He's an epileptic.
When he recovered, he refused the crown, and the train was really serious.
Serious? Really?
Farewell.
Bye. He has grown so stupid. He used to be sharp when he was younger.
He is still very sharp, but it's just like he's putting on a play of stupidity.
I guess you're right. Well, I'll leave you to your business.
Did everything, and I gave my.
Come on, Saryn.
Wait, I gotta fix my hair.
I'm not filming! Ready, set!
Girl, I do shit. They're filming.
Rachel.
Trees. Trees are good. Trees are great.
What? Is